What's going on, everybody? This is Lemon Drop 148 back with the season finale of Motorsports Manager for Nintendo Switch. Oh man, before we start the off week, we need to, I guess, build a new... you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want to waste the money. Although I am noticing the drivers, second on grid, mainly because of Troy. Cars, second on grid, mainly because of Troy's car. Ooh, excuse me. I think there's a way to, like, yeah, look at the breakdown here. Oh, that's what I was already on. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Goodness. Troy has the #1 car in the field, whereas Scarlett has the 8th best car in the field. So, I don't know. For whatever that's worth. Let's go ahead and continue to the off week. Sponsors to sign. A lot of them, apparently. So we got some per race ones. Yikes, we're losing $1 million at the moment. It's no good. So yeah, we'll go with this one. Not gonna worry about doing all that hard math right now. Also per race, 350 plus 750 up front. That's not bad at all. So yeah, that's actually we're getting a little bit better sponsorship. On these, I'm not going to use these low ones, so I guess I'm going to take this one because he has the biggest upfront payment. It's also, I guess, the best deal, but whatever. A little insight on how I'm going to do those. So yeah, alright, let's get to the race. But also, yeah, I wanted to point out just how bad our staff is, apparently. Which I was looking, 2 and a little bit, 2 and a little bit, 1 and a little bit, as far as our staff goes. So the mechanics are not the issue here. But, yeah, oh, we have a dilemma. Bad news. Lemon, we just had a call from the hospital. Scarlett Arnold was involved in an accident last night while driving home. She's received minor injuries, but she'll be fine. However, we probably shouldn't expect her to be at her peak performance for a while. So I guess she's injured now. Whatever. So I don't know. What does that do for her stats? Probably drops them all by 1. Yeah, she's injured, so she lose. Oh, and she doesn't have her happy stat anymore. Because why would she? She's injured. So now she's literally a little more than half of a star driver. Yikes. It's okay, I don't foresee her sticking around on the team much longer. Go ahead and do this. Ooh, we're going to make almost $1 million if we hit both of our goals here. Which I have a lot of confidence that we will because our cars have improved over the past 3 weeks, give or take. Excuse me, I have to yawn. So we are in Dubai. Here we go. It's time for the final qualification of the season. Let's do this. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode because there's a lot of post-season stuff we're going to be taking care of in this episode. But honestly, it's kind of weird, but that's probably my favorite part of the season is like the post-season setup for the next season. I find that very satisfying and I don't know why. You're not going to risk that one. Let's get a lay of the land here. That's actually a pretty big track for this series. So we probably aren't going to get very many turns out here to set a hot lap. But we'll see. By my math, it's going to take like 2.5 minutes to do a lap. Which really isn't good. Hopefully I'm way off. Yeah, minute 40. I don't know what in the world I'm talking about. Probably should have risked that 22% up front. Although we got to the next bonus tier, which is good. And we're going to get, oh, so close to the next one again. Scarlett, you're driving injured, so I can't really make fun of you for not doing well here. But also, come on, Scarlett, do something good. got wrestling on the mind, I guess. Man, so I don't know when this is going to go up and how recent it's going to be, but Fiend Bray Wyatt is pretty sick, am I right? Any wrestling fans out there? Hopefully there's one or two, not just a crazy person. I'm digging the Fiend, although I'm not sure why they're putting him in a title picture right away. I would have liked him to kind of pick off more legends or whatever like he was doing. I kind of like that. But alas, Mr. McMahon did not ask me for my opinion. Can we sneak another one out? Ooh, we might be able to. Although anyone is better than Seth Rollins. I just don't like Seth at all. Even when people were given, what's his name? Yeah, the big dog, Roman Reigns. Even people were giving him like a bunch of boos or whatever. I still would rather have him over Seth any day of the week. And honestly, back when the Shield was the thing, I know she's not going to be able to make it out, but I don't know why I did that. But back when the Shield was the thing, honestly, my least favorite member, I think, was Dean Ambrose. Him and Seth were tied. Roman was alright. I was never a big Shield guy. Ooh, we just barely got to get this lap in. Ooh, that was close. Let's make it count. He is. He's setting a screamer of a lap. Yeah, he did. He gained 2/10 on Buffano. Not bad there. Not bad at all. Yeah, he's got a half a second, so hopefully we can finish the year with a win. Yeah, both championships are still up for grabs. That's pretty wild. Alright, so let's get after this. Oh, finally. Super soft tires. Which, of course, neither one of these apply here. That stinks. Huh. 18 laps. I think if we run mediums and be conservative, I think we can do it in 2 stops. She's getting 14.6. He's getting 10.4. So with her, she's just not great. Not her fault. I guess she's racing injured, but whatever. Let's just go for it. Because see, this stinks, because she really needs to have a pretty decent race, because the Drivers' Championship, obviously, she has no hope of winning, but the Team Championship is still in the air, and if she tanks, that's bad. Sorry, I had another minor interruption there, but we're good. So yeah, she could tank our chances of a Owners' Championship here in the first year, which really would stink, but it is what it is. So she saved a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put her back up to normal driving, because even if the pit stops are not staggered, then she can just wait. Which I think he's going to have such a lead over her, it really won't matter in the long run. But also, something I was thinking about, as long as Troy has a pretty decent finish, and I'm talking top 15, I'll say top 10 if Buffano wins. I think mathematically he will win, because he was, what, 20 points ahead of her? And the winner gets 25, so yeah, as long as I think it's the top 10, he'll be safe. I did not mean to hit that button, though. Let's just check. Another minor interruption. That's okay. So yeah, what was I looking at here? Oh yeah, he could run 2 laps, I guess, on neutral, but I'd rather him stretch this out past halfway. And actually, Arnold's not doing bad right now. I'm going to put her down to conserve, because everyone around her will have to pit before she does. And now he is going to have to pit this lap. and actually he's holding condition pretty well. Better than he was before. Wow, a chunk of my spoiler just snapped off. Stunning, Arnold. Although she's actually been battling pretty hard. Goodness me, I don't want to bring her in though, because she needs to do one more lap. If she can not destroy the car, that would be stellar. Alright, next time you can come in. Actually, no, she needs to do one more lap. If I want to stretch out her tires as long as I can. Okay, now you can pit. We'll move her up to hard condition, and we're gonna have to fix that, obviously. Hey, we're running 2 and 3. Taking a snapshot of that. So Justice, he'll be good as long as he can keep his condition in check. Yeah, what's it? 17.4. Yeah, there's no way. He's going to be close on conservative mode, so he can't really bump that up. Although I am worried about his car condition right now. The last thing he needs to do is make an extra stop that no one else had to. 4 laps remaining. Yeah, she can totally go to normal. Actually, she can do that one too. Get aggressive, Arnold. Be aggressive. Yeah, and Buffano is leading right now, so we really can't afford to, Ooh, and she's running hard too, and we're still actually running faster laps than she is. Oh, she's on super hards. So we're gaining about a second a lap on her. We're only 2... This will be a close finish, actually. Let's just see what that last lap was. Yeah, we're gaining a second still, consistently. So this last lap, I'm going to turn his boosty boost up. Actually, I'm going to turn that to neutral and turn that up. See if he can't get her. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Ooh. That was so close. Okay, I did pause it there. So what's Arnold doing right now? Nah, she's right in the middle of 2 people. She's not going to gain or lose anything. Man, what a close finish. Bumper to bumper. It's okay. Oh boy, Arnold didn't do us any favors there. I think she might have brought in 1 point. Yikes. Yeah, he still won the championship, which is pretty sick. So cool for Troy. I think we still won the... Yes, we still won it. Woo, not by a lot, though. That was pretty tight, though. Each team had 3 wins. We had 1 more podium, thanks to her water track event. I don't even know what I'm saying. When Scarlett had that really good finish in the wet conditions. Yeah, the car was feeling great. My mechanics are doing an awesome job. I would say, dude, you just won the championship. He started off hot, and he ended almost just as hot. He didn't really fall off much at all this season, which is kind of what you want. So yeah, that's only... What? It's becoming a bit obvious that Justice totally outclasses Arnold at LD Motorsports. Wonder if there'll be any changes. So Troy Justice gained a trait. I've never seen this. Once a new teammate. I guess I understand. Yes, I'm the champion. No time for losers because I am the champion. Hashtag drunk. Well, that's upsetting. There's no need to act that way, even if you are excited, mister. So he's getting negative stats because he has such a dumpster fire as a teammate here. Poor Scarlett. Whenever I say Scarlet, I always think of Urza from Fairy Tale. Urza Scarlet. Hey, we got an upgrade. Cool. Cool, got another one, I guess. Cool. Not worried about it right now. Alright, so that season is over. And for those of you keeping track at home, we did win the owner championship, so that's awesome. That means we're gonna get bumped up. That's by my own doing. That's not anything that game does. You can stay in this series as long as you want, technically. But I just like to, I'm gonna try and move our way up. We went over this in the first episode. So, season end. Let's do the standings for 2019. Hey, we got 11 million. That's good. Gonna use that. Put it to use wisely. Scarlett got 8th. And she had an 8th place car, which is kind of wild. And the podium. Just gonna do a little. Yep, he wins. Awesome. Good job, Troy. And yay, team principal, lemon drop. Good deal. Ooh, that's a fat check we're cashing right there. And then end of season awards. I do like these. It's always interesting to see who got what. Yeah, we won both of them. So yeah, so Scarlett got driver of the year. They expected her to finish 19th, and she actually finished 8th. Great. Same with us. We were expected to get 5th, and we finished 1st, which is awesome. Really felt like I had a wonderful year this season. It's awesome to see my fellow drivers think so too. Well, not your teammate, I guess. So we got 100 grand for each award, so that's cool. Just trickling in that money. So series select. We are going to go ahead and move up to, we were just in GT Rising Stars. Let's go to the GT Challenger Series. Prize fund is 50 million more. Plus, they have the ERS system, and they have no qualifying reverse drivers championship position. So, okay. But actually, when you get to, when you move to a, championship, no, don't move teams, that's not what I'm saying. When you move on to the next season, you get to vote on a rule change for each series that you're actually in. So, we will see what the rule change is, and we'll vote. They want to add a track. I really don't want to do that. So yeah, that just says you can say I don't want that to be the new rule. We can use some of our influence to pick a rule that we do want, and then that'll just be pushed through and we'll be good to go. So let's see. There's nothing really here I want. I do kind of like standard qualifying though. And the energy recovery system is interesting. I'll keep it on just for the sake of showing it. Honestly, I would like to replace a track. So let's do something kind of fun here. Let's see, they have Singapore, Rio, Munich, Sydney, Tondela, Beijing, and Phoenix. Oh, and there's 8 races this year. Let's replace Phoenix Track E with Phoenix Track A, which is the oval. So that's cool. We're going to throw an oval race at the end of the year, which will be super cool. So yeah, we're going to use 30 influence. It's just going to force that rule change through. And it's just going to do... Normally you would get a little bit of both, but since we forced it through, it's just going to totally pass. Which I'm not sure why it... Oh, someone abstained. How high and mighty of them. Alright, cool. Now, driver negotiations. This can be fun or frustrating. Oh no, Sally Higgins is retiring? No one cares. Yeah, okay, no one cares. Alright, so let's manage our drivers here. Troy wants a new teammate, and it's hard to say that he doesn't deserve one because he is the champion. Now, his contract expires this season, so let's see here. Wow, our cars are 19th and 20th on the grid. That's bad. Yeah, she's just so horrible. Although she got a podium and some points that year, she's never got to do that before. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, there's little things that show you what each stat does, but anyway. So, what we're going to do, we're just going to advance the week and go to driver movement. So this is the last chance we have to make a deal here. Oh, is attracting some interest from Oakham. Interesting. We'd like to offer you 1.8 million for Scarlett. Bye bye, Scarlett. You can have her. I was gonna cut her. Nice. Well, that's it. I'm off to Oakham. Looking forward to getting stuck in, whatever that means. Yeah, now it says we have temporary staff because they just give us a driver. Mark Sharir. So let's look for some drivers. We have 36 interested, so I guess we'll go ahead and click on that. Wow. The Iwabushi Sayori has a lot of potential. Or we can do Bjorn Bjelland. That's hilarious. Let's just show all here. Obviously, the cost per race blows out our budget. Something fierce. But then, like, you'll see this guy, like Brad Walker. He's he pays you $300,000 to let him race for you. But that's $300,000 off of his cost per race. It's not like you make $300,000 and he's a free driver. So let's just see. Abby Gibson, I recognize that name for playing the game before. Barnaby White. Dang, that guy's good. I always try to keep an eye out for an American at first, just because. It's an American team, you know what I mean? Bubba Jones. Who is this legend? Ooh, boy. He's still got 3 seasons. Oh, he's got poor sponsor appeal, though. Wow, he's got some age on him, too. Ooh, Ellie Nightingale. What a name. Nightingale. She's also a poor sponsor appeal. What's the deal, you guys? What about Yvonne Guillot? See, I'm really looking for, obviously, the ability, but I do want to have good sponsor appeal. So I've been thinking we could go with Bjorn, and here's why. He's not currently under contract. Oh wait, yes he is. But he's only 51,000 per race, and he's gonna give us 300,000 plus perfect sponsor appeal. We might go for this and just get some money. We'll see if he goes for it. So here is the whatever, where we decide what he gets paid. The contract meeting. So he has 2 patient bubbles, which means I get 2 attempts to woo him. So apparently it is important for him to be high on the team. You have no shot of being the #1 driver, so I'm not even going to make him equal, because I'm just going to dump everything I have onto Troy's car. Wage cost per race. I'm going to try and keep that as low as I can. So I'll give him a fat signing fee and see if that makes him go for it. Oh, heck yeah, I did. Could have saved myself some money, but that's okay. Yeah, so he is he is barely better than the temp guy. Actually, he's not better than the temporary guy, but he has more potential. Gee whiz. That's awful. Alright, so now we definitely want to renew our contract with Troy. He's going to be a little bit harder to meet with. He's going to be #1 on the team, though. Short season, renewal fee. Let's throw a bunch of money at him here. And honestly, I think he deserves $250,000 a race. He's the champion of the last series we were in. Oh, so close. I don't want to lose him, so I'm going to give him a little bit more. But dink, just enough. Perfect. Could have got away with maybe one less tick, but that's fine. So every race, we're still making $142,000. That's pretty sick. Whew. Alright, so I am going to edit out a lot of that stuff. That was a pain in the butt. But that was the negotiations, which I really do enjoy doing that stuff. So this would have been when we drop people, but, or when the contracts expire, but we already had them both signed, so we are good to continue. Although, while we're here, oopsies, didn't mean to click on you. Let's take a peek at our staff. Is there anyone else here who wants a job? Do I want a job here? Not seeing anybody? Okay. Also, let's go ahead and do some of our supplier network stuff. Reliability. Yeah, we definitely want that. So we'll go ahead and pick that up in this off season. And maybe even some more. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one. Since we have a lot of extra money here to play with, we'll go ahead and burn some on a lot of this sort of stuff. Wow, that's a lot. But it's got to get done eventually. And I think we'll go up, and we'll be silly not to buy... What's this one here? But what's the one we gain outside of it? Oh, it gives you a permanent bonus. Let's go ahead and purchase this one. I think that'll be all the spending spree we need to be doing right now. Because although we are going to be making, I think, a lot of money this season, even if we don't win the championship, which I don't expect to do. I expect maybe to do 2 years in this one. But yeah, okay, so here's what we expect to do in our last series. But we'll see what that turns over to this new series that we're in. So I'm going to go to Shimizu. And for these guys, boy. Probably should have paid attention to what I have for bonuses. I'm going to go ahead and get the great engine and the great suspension. So that's $3 million out of the pocket. Oh yeah, now it's time for pre-season testing. So we're just going to see where everyone stacks up as far as the cars go. Or I'm sorry, as far as the drivers go in their respected cars. Oof. Rough. Very rough. So top 10 for Troy. It's not horrible. Let's see, that's where we're expected to be. Yikes. As you can see, we're going to be running cars that are going to be excellent for the last series we were in, but subpar for our current series. Eeh, that's pretty bad. But whatever, we knew this was going to be a building year, so can't be too shocked by that. And cars are the 10th on grid, which is bad because there's only 10 teams. But yeah, okay. Some interesting conclusions, don't care. Young driver program. Now, this is what I was talking to you guys about. This is where we have potential to lure in, what? Introductory offer, 90% discount. Okay. 200 grand, it's all it costs to jump in. It's usually a couple million, I think. But, yeah. So here we go. We get to pick 3 guys or girls and have them in our young driver program, which I'll explain more later. So basically the max potential, they all have the same. So I'm going to go ahead and get Bauer because he has pretty high potential already, 70 out of 100. He's got a low ego, very high stability, and a high work ethic. Why wouldn't I want this kid? And his background is an esports racer, so it's like, alright, cool. We'll go with this guy because he's an American. Come on. Gotta give him a choice. His name's Lloyd. And then, let's see. Stanley is a social elite. And Jermaine Bauer, what was he? An esports guy? So we can do a racing heritage, an outsider, a bumpkin, model student. Let's do some racing heritage from Becker, I guess you would say. Renee Becker, whatever that is. Whatever. And here's the beginning of the season. In the GT Challenger Series. Alright. Cool beans, yo. If we can get through this loading screen. This is going to be a longer episode, I think. The raw recording has been pretty long, but I don't know how much I have to do here. So, okay, Ultimate Victory. A combined drivers and team championship. You've earned your stripes. Now enjoy the moment. Thanks for the XP. Hey, cool, we just leveled up. The GTC, whatever. Give me that. So let's see what we got for our level up, which is not accurate. I'm at level 16 because for some reason, even though I deleted my save file, it keeps my Switch profiles level. It's very odd. So just give me a plain token, I guess. I don't really care about that. So let's go ahead and activate. We only have one going right now. That's going slowly, but whatever. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, no, I'm not going to take a peeky peek here.